Hello there, and welcome to another Dyrus vlog. Today is Saturday, March 21, 2015. Today we play against Gravity today. Other than that, I wanted to talk about just recent events and what's been going on lately because I know you guys requested for one. I was gonna do the questions and AMA on this vlog, but then I decided that it was gonna take too long. So I'm gonna do a too long, didn't listen kind of vlog. So I guess it's been a really long while since I've done my last vlog. It's always been TSM Legends kind of explaining the situation. But for me, I can't even remember where to start off from, so I guess I'll just start with IM. At IM, about a week or two ago, I don't even remember, we came into IM feeling like we're the underdogs, but we had a pretty good chance, and we're going to take it as a learning experience and we're going to go as far as we can and learn as much as we can. But unfortunately, we only learned a limited amount of stuff because all the underdog teams that are expected to lose ended up winning. So instead of playing against CJ, we played against WE, and instead of playing against GE, we played against WE, and then SK lost to the Wolves, so instead of playing SK, we played against the Wolves, who kind of gave us a hard time a little bit. And then, yeah, I guess that's it for IM. We just ended up beating everyone in our group, and then winning the best of three, and then winning the whole tournament. Fortunate enough, we were able to scrim one of the Korean teams, and that was a good experience because it reminded me how I should play the game. And then, other than that, it was just we lost a lot of practice time just from traveling. And so, coming back in today, think we still are going to do pretty decently well, but I feel like we could have been more productive by practicing, just screaming in an A. Not to down on the other teams, it's just that there's so much lost travel time. But we won, so that's great, wonderful. People can say whatever they want. NA best region, I don't know. We brought back some stuff because everyone expects GE to win it or CJ to win it or, SK or fucking, I don't know who else. I guess GE. But we brought it back somehow. And here we are today going into the next week LCS against Gravity. I guess I'll just answer the first question because I don't really have anything else to talk about. So it says here, in so many games we've seen team camps top and try to get you behind. It somewhat works, and we may see you go 0-4 in lane. Is there a reason why you don't adjust your playstyle and play more defensively after the first few ganks or get ganks of your own? Why do teams even use that strategy? Because you're rarely useless and always seem to help mid, late, no matter how laning went. So I guess this is a pretty popular question and a pretty popular circle jerk about like, oh, I got camped. They're still winning 4-5. They're camping Dyrus, but he's doing so well. But in reality, I'm not doing well because I shouldn't have died in the first place. And if I died 4 times in lane, there's probably something wrong with my play. Two, the only reason why we win when that happens is because the enemy is bad. So first of all, if you get a kill off of me, you should be easily snowballing the game into the victory almost. The game should be like 60-70% chance you should probably win the game from that point, which is what Korean teams will usually do because Korean top laners, specifically Smeb, are really, really good at snowballing. And or I guess for NA counterpart, I guess Quas is good at snowballing, and you should indefinitely lose the game from that point. It's not because I'm doing good, it's because they're bad. That is how I feel. that they're not snowballing it correctly. And there's times where I get kills and I don't snowball it correctly, so that goes on me too. It's also because when I die top, the only thing that gives us is vision on their top jungler, and they use time and resources. They get a little bit of gold off the top, but then that opens a window for the rest of the team to do something because, if the jungler's top, you can obviously open up your options instead of playing safe. That's the only thing that does it. In fact, it probably gives my team bad practice by dying so much top, because then when I decide to play smart and don't die top, then it gets kind of hard to decide when to do things sometimes because it gets really, really ridiculous, I guess. So it's not really, I mean, I'm used to it by now, honestly. There's not really much else to say about that. So I guess there's that. And then before that, there's all these weeks where we beat teams and lost to teams. So far, a lot of our wins has been very, very close, and a lot of our losses have been very, very derpy. For example, against Team Liquid, and I played Rumble against Aurelia. I played aggressive against Rek'Sai level 3. Rek'Sai's OP as fuck against Aurelia, who can gank me, and that was just dumb. So that game was on me. And then the next game that we lost, against TIP, I was up on Impact by like 30 CS as Aurelia versus Morg, and then I didn't call for Santorin to come and gank my lane, so that was on me. Of course, there's many ways that game could have easily been won. And then our first loss to teammate, I don't even know what I did, but I just stayed on tower and died. And then, I don't know, it's just been pretty ridiculous losses and then pretty ridiculous wins. Like the one against CLG is pretty ridiculous. So that pretty much sums up the LCS for me. And then recently, I don't know. I guess I probably should put this into format, but this is my vlog for now. Thanks for watching. But